I'm Marcus Goes Facing Games on Spirit Racer. Welcome to F1 Championship Edition, also known as F1 2006. It's a PS3 game that I got for my birthday on accident. I was supposed to get NASCAR 08, but this is what I got for now. And let me just say, this game is really cool and really fun to play. I haven't seen that much YouTubers play this game that much. So I may be the next YouTuber to ever play this. It's really difficult to drive and control, but it's fun. I also get a chance to play with Michael Schumacher before he retired, and I get a chance to race in Nürburgring and the Indianapolis F1 road course layout, and best of all, Sepang. There's also the old France layout, where Magen course, Hockenheim, Budapest. Wait, Budapest? Is that what the Hungarian Grand Prix used to be called before it was called Hungary Ring? Anyway, we also get to race at Istanbul, Shanghai, and all the rest of the other stuff. Oh, and also Sepang. We get to race in Malaysia again. And that's it. I've also wanted to play this game just to give our imaginary racing team, Shotgun Racing, a backstory and actual rookie year, and climb our way to the 2022 season. Same as NASCAR, but we start in 2008. The reasons why we aren't playing the career mode is because there's so many test sessions and practice that I'm worried that it may take 2 hours or an hour and 30 minutes to get to the actual gameplay, and I don't want to make guys wait that long, just like I did in F1 22, my team career. Instead, we're gonna be playing World Championship mode, in which we're just gonna pick a random driver and a random team, so we can race in the regular season. So we can race in the regular 2006 season. We can't make our own calendar or our own season just like we did in F1 2020, 2021, and 22. It's such a shame. I had a perfect idea for the 2006 F1 calendar. But I'm disappointed I never get a chance to race in Valencia. That's a shame. And since F1 2007 and 2008 wasn't created, or was it? We have to play the career mode 3 times just to make up for 2006, 2007, and 2008. And send it until I get F1 2009 for the Wii U or the PS3. Who knows which console? We'll be able to go towards the 2009 season. But we're stuck with this. We're stuck with this until we're done with the 2008 season. 3 seasons at a time for career mode, though. But I stalled too much. Let's just get right to the gameplay. And if you want to see more F1 Championship Edition, make sure you like and subscribe. And make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss one of my videos again. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for more information about my life, my channel, and news about my life. We're almost close to 50 subs, so if we can keep that number up, I may do something cool for you guys. Maybe a collab or something. Or an animation about out of context stuff. I may have to come in contact with animators around my area, though. I don't know. I may think of something, but it has to wait. Right now, you guys need to keep subscribing. Keep supporting the channel. It really helps me a lot, and it really helps you. Anyway, let's get right into World Championship mode. This is going to be racing for McLaren as Juan Pablo Montoya. Not going to be racing as Michael Schumacher, unfortunately. I mean, I don't want to mess up his progress. I mean, this game is a really difficult game for me to play because this is the controller I'm working with. It's really... like, wait. Somehow this part is see-through and this part isn't. That's really strange. But I'm working with a very small controller, and the first part of the video was all under script. Like, I made an entire script for the first part of the video so that way I don't mess up what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're gonna be racing as Juan Pablo Montoya. I mean, why not? Racing medium, crash damage is off. I spent like 20 recordings doing this. Some of them would either have to deal with missed dialogue, my phone shutting off all because of low battery, internet connection, bad gameplay, in which it will suck. And since that isn't gonna happen, I spent like 20 recordings trying to make this video correct. And yes, so far I skipped this video just so I can move on to F1 22. And since I was really looking forward to playing F1 22, this video won't make any sense. And also after this, I'm gonna be playing NASCAR Inside Line Season Career Mode. So, I hope you guys are ready for Career Mode in NASCAR Inside Line, starting 2011 season. Actually, never mind. The game is actually based off the 2012 season, not 2011. And sorry, this is so blurry. The camera just doesn't want to work with me right now. My tripod is broken. What was happening with that? I may have to buy a new one, or get a new one from someone else. There we go. Okay, we're good. Those could be medium. We're gonna be racing at 50%. Just so we can have one video at a time. Just to make this an actual playlist. I may make a supercut about this. And supercut is just multiple videos mixed into one, just so you don't have to watch the playlist. Just make all of the videos I made about this game into one video. I don't know how that's gonna work. If it worked for the annoying orange, so it will. Anyway, let's get right into this. Actually, let's make this recording the 28th recording. That's it, right to qualifying. No practice. Just full-on qualifying and race. That's it. There are going to be 3 rounds. In qualifying. And if we can successfully get towards the final shootout and get pole, this may make a difference for us to win the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Welcome to Sakhir, Bahrain for this afternoon's qualifying session. 1 hour of entertainment and excitement starts right here. Session 1 is starting imminently, so without delay, let's find out who makes it through to Session 2 and who will make up the back part of the grid. First out onto the track today is Takuma Sato.
Alright, here we go. Now it's us. The configuration is doing fine. And what I meant by this is hard to control, I really mean it. The steering, the handling is not strong. The braking sends you right into the wall. and I have to do hard braking in these sharp corners in order for me to successfully guide myself throughout the racing line. I just need to concentrate, so right now is no talking during this time. Just sick and tired of doing this same recording all over again. Nice. Let's see if we could try to get that number a bit more up, so that way we keep up the position. We can't go underneath the 18th position. That means we won't be able to make it to the final shootout, or the second shootout. If I spin out during this race, Godspeed. If I spin out during this race, Godspeed to me. And let's just hope we can make it up during the next race, which would be Malaysia or Australia. This track looks very, very younger, like over this part of the track. Over here, it's nothing but desert. Over here in this track, looks very, very empty and new, like this place was just previously built. I mean, this track was built in 2004, and yes, so far it looks like we are actually racing in the middle of the desert. And this is what the track looks like in 2023. Just look how new the track looked before the renovations. Before the track looked like this. Alright. But now, since we posted qualifying time, I think it's best for us to stick to the garage. Did the best I can do. Looks like we're in first position. In front, we have Toya, Fernando Alonso, Michael Schumacher, Heinfeld, and Jenson Button. Nice. Also, let me just... Oh, there's the sound. I was worried that my game crashed again. Also, I would want to get nicknames to these drivers, but I don't want to copy off Michael Roots. I mean, he does the nicknames, and so far I tried to do the same thing in F1 22, but so far I feel like if I keep doing it, he's just gonna say, "Hey, why did you copy off of me?" You know, that's plagiarism, you know? And then I'm gonna say, I know. But still, I don't want to copy off of Michael. Just an innocent little YouTuber who just wants to make videos for fun and for attention and for fame and for fortune. But anyway, since we're still in front, let's just try to go towards the next session.
We'll continue in a few moments with the second knockout session, where we'll decide grid positions 16 to 11.
Alright,
Session 2 is about to get underway. We've reset the clocks as the times from Session 1 are now irrelevant, and we've also cut the number of cars down from 22 to 16. By the end of this session, we'll be down to 10 contenders, all battling it out in a shootout session for pole position. Nick Heidfeld starts his outlap as the final knockout round begins.
Alright, here we go. And again, we are gonna get pole. I guarantee you. Nope, shoot. And worst of all, there is no flashbacks, which means any mistake I made, I can't make up. I have to make it up during the race. And the reason why I have crash damage off is just because there was one mistake on where I crashed in the first lap. And I was immediately in retirement. And this part of the track where I'm at is where I crashed into Fernando Alonso, hit my right, destroyed my right front wheel, and completely obliterated my front wing. Immediately sent to retirement, and I was forced to make the video go to close. One video at a time. That's what I always say. And yet so far, it was really frustrating. And I had to go through the rest of the day in anger, and I yelled at my mom for no reason. All because she wants the macaroni and cheese to be done before she goes to work. She was sick, and I should have treated her well. So Mom, if you're watching this, sorry that I yelled at you. It's just because I was angry that I couldn't get a single video done.
Juan Pablo Montoya posts a qualifying time. Juan Pablo Montoya
Yes.
posts a qualifying time. He's done very well with that lap.
I feel like I have a perfect racing line and a perfect strategy during the race. I guarantee it might work, and if I spin out, I'll literally throw my controller across the room, break it, and I have to ask my mom for a new one. She could spend money on groceries and clothes and video games and toys for me, and she could buy a new controller. I don't care anymore. I'm so sick and tired of this game. Also, we are steering assist and braking assist off, because steering assist and braking assist it just makes you act like pretend like steering assist and braking assist are your mom and dad. They're like the overprotective parents, and not trying to pull fingers out of any of y'all's parents that are watching this. If you're overprotective parents, I understand. You're not letting him do that much because you don't want him to get hurt. I understand. And if it's a serious situation you don't want to talk about, I won't talk about it. It's an unserious video, and somehow it's serious to me because I spent so much time on this video just to get it perfect as possible. Posted time of 1:34.819. Fernando Alonso came up close between 1:36.993. I'm gonna make Juan Pablo Montoya a world champion. So that way, 2011, he can rub it in NASCAR's face. I'll even try to get him a NASCAR Cup Series victory.
Felipe Massa, Mark Webber, Jacques Villeneuve are all out on the circuit.
Okay, let's have good.
We'll continue with session 3 of qualifying.
Final
in a few
shootout.
moments.
Final shootout. Let's do this. Also, I never got around where Montoya used to be at. Like, what's he doing these days since he's not racing anymore? And also, I want to know, what country is he from? Because I know he's not from Canada, but I feel like that flag is Venezuelan or Colombian. It could be both or something. I just never understood where he's from. Not trying to be racist, I'm just really curious upon which country does Juan Pablo Montoya live in, or was
Final
born in.
shootout session is about to get underway. We've reset the clocks for the final time. This session will determine the order of the top 10 for tomorrow's race. This is the final battle for pole position.
Also, I put this game in medium because I don't want this game to be too easy.
Leaving the pit lane first as session 3 begins.
I don't want this game to be too easy or too hard. Like it's impossible. I don't want the game to be impossible for me to play or too easy, like I'm way far ahead of the pack. I just want this to be in medium, at a standpoint. You know, a balance, so that way I can have the perfect gameplay. Everybody needs a perfect gameplay once in a while. Like Minecraft players or Fortnite players. Or Grand Theft Auto players. Anyway. Let's take a strategy. In the middle of the race, as you pit in lap 16, that means we have 2 laps of fuel remaining for the last lap. Because the race is going to be 39 laps. And since we gotta have 13 laps to go,
So there we have it. From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this. Great qualifying session. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm sure you have too. Looking at the grid lineup, there seems to be a number of intriguing battles waiting to be resolved on race day. We look forward to sharing it with you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. That's it. Okay. Alright, so that's... Okay, we have Colombia, Spain, Italy, Germany, Brazil, the United Kingdom, Finland, Germany again, Brazil again, Italy again, Germany once again, United Kingdom again, Australian, Canadian, Italian, Portuguese, American. You know what? I should have picked Scott Speed. He could have worked as well because Juan Pablo and Scott Speed are both NASCAR drivers as well. Scott Speed could have worked. I mean, he is driving for Toro Rosso as well. I also could have driven as Villeneuve so I could revive his championship to make him a 2-time F1 World Champion. He's also Japanese. I think that's Dutch and another Japanese. Okay, we're good. It's time to go to a race day.
Waiting is over and you join us live in the desert for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Formula One's popularity knows no bounds. They may not have had any home teams or drivers here, but our Arabian hosts are still big fans. Whether it's horses, camels or F1 cars, Bahrain certainly loves its racing. The Formula One Roadshow has truly arrived in the Middle East and we're all set for a real sizzler. This is race day in the desert. It's pole for Juan Pablo Montoya. Next to him in second is Fernando Alonso. They're followed by Giancarlo Fisichella in third. Michael Schumacher is next. Rubens Barrichello goes from fifth. Jenson Button completes the third row. 7th spot on the grid for Kimi Räikkönen. 8th is Ralf Schumacher.
Alright, here we go. Please don't mess up. Oh. High hopes. Doing very well. I can see there's lots of contact happening behind me. Fernando's trying to catch up. Same thing as Schumacher. Not the unimportant Schumacher. I don't know. I never knew who Ralph Schumacher was. I do know Mick Schumacher, but I usually call him Mickey Mouse. Like I said, not too hard, not too easy. It's too easy that I would have dusted everyone by now. If it was hard, then everyone would have sped up, slipstreamed me, and then passed me, and soon I'll be in 20th place.
With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Montoya is first. Alonso is second.
Yep, here comes Fernando.
Fourth is Fisichella. He's lost a place from his starting position. Button is fifth. He's moved up from sixth. Raikkonen sixth. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And Massa is eighth.
You're doing well. That's the best time you've achieved through Sector 1.
Perfect. Did you keep this up? Man, this is way much better than what I did. It's way much better than what I did during my last Bahrain Grand Prix. Now I got podium.
Good second sector. Your best so far this session.
Look how elevated the track looks compared to F1 22. I mean, it's almost elevated, almost, but yeah.
Excellent lap time. That is the fastest lap of the race so far.
Ah, sweet. Everything's coming up one. Just need to be slow in these turns. Everyone's calm right now. There are some battles happening beyond turns 1, 2, and 3, and 4. We're still doing fine.
Improved by 0.2 seconds through Sector 1.
Sorry, I just don't want to mess up. Also, there's no damage because... Wait, did I always say that? I know, I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Yes, but we're doing well. There are gonna be component failures, so I think we should be careful about what we race
Great
here.
time through Sector 2. Keep it up.
See, I already dusted them. The hard mode really the way to go? I feel like I have to test this out as soon as I go to quick race. After this gameplay, I'm gonna test out hard mode and easy mode, see how most of those Grand Prix go.
Great time through Sector
I'll
3. Keep it up.
depend on which mode I'll use
Great work.
until
You just
next one.
posted a new fastest lap time.
Nice. I'm being sarcastic. Of course I get the fastest lap time. I'm Juan Pablo Jet Dryer Montoya.
Montoya
My
is first.
my middle name is literally Jet Dryer. I have the word jet in my name.
Raikkonen 6th. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And Massa is 8th.
It is really hard to control with a very small controller like I have right now. But soon then, I'm just working with a very old console that my stepdad used to play with all the time. My cousins used to play.
3 seconds in the final sector.
Although I think it was my cousins who used to have this. Maybe they gave it to me. I know. I spent so much time playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas I forgot.
Let's take a quick look at the current leaders. Montoya is 1st. Alonso is 2nd. Michael Schumacher 3rd. 4th is Fisichella. Button is 5th.
We already have one person in the pits. The weird thing about me being in pit road is that I have to mash buttons in order for me to pit at the correct time. But you'll see soon enough. I'll tell you about it once we get towards pit road. But we cannot...
Your best time through sector 2.
Thanks. But we cannot pit until our crew chief tells us to. I cannot stress that enough, because if we do, then we're just gonna pretend like if we go through our pit road right now, then it will just think that we have a drive-through penalty. It will not allow us to pit at a normal time. But as soon as I press the select button, that means that's the pit request. So I could request to go to pit road at any time I want. And it looks like the driver right there on pit road seems to be out of session.
We're on lap 6. Montoya is 1st. Alonso is 2nd. Michael Schumacher 3rd. 4th is Fisichella. Button is 5th. Raikkonen 6th. Next is Ralf Schumacher. And Massa
Up.
is 8th.
Oh.
Take it easy while the tires are blue. More grip. They'll soon heat up and turn green on the indicator.
Alright, I see the indicator. Fernando's still trying his best to try to serve me for Thanksgiving dinner. You want this roast beef? Then you gotta have to earn it. What am I even saying right about now? I have literally no idea what I'm even talking about.
The car condition indicator is showing green tires. They're heating up nicely now. Grip should be good.
Wait, hang on a minute. I have to check on something. Okay, my phone's in 75%. It was in 98 a few minutes ago, and now it's in 75. Something tells me something is about to be very wrong here. Soon as they say 16 laps, then we'll head towards pit road. Who knows?
That lap's an improvement for Alonso and his fastest of the day so far. His previous lap time was 1:37. Flat. That's better than Montoya. His lap times are around the 1:38s.
Oh, now you're mocking. Now you're mocking me? It looks like he is trying to earn that roast beef. Too bad you have no junk in the trunk that I can eat. Oh, what am I even trying to do? Am I trying to ship Juan Pablo and Fernando Alonso? Like, am I really trying to ship these two? I'm just speaking this loud all because that the game audio is loud enough for you guys to hear what's going on. And the reason why I'm talking this loud is because I want you guys to hear what I'm trying to say. And it's really hard to talk in my normal voice because I really have to really speak up about what I'm trying to say. But most of the stuff I'm gonna be trying to say is just gonna be unnecessary details about my life and other stuff. I'm still currently in first. Fernando is still trying his best to catch up and is trying to speed up a little bit. I have two drivers that are out of session though because of component failure.
Alonso continues to pile the pressure on. His previous lap time was 1:37.65. He's catching Montoya in the car ahead.
Wait. Why is that flag there? Why is that flag there? I have a manual right here that I use sometimes if there's something wrong during the game. I can look up on the manual in order for me to understand what's going on. So there's a flag that looks like it's been splattered with ketchup and mustard. So let me see here. Okay, it's a red and yellow stripe flag. It means the red and it warns the drivers that the track surface ahead is slippery due to some kind of oil or water spillage. Oh, okay, that's fine. Who cares? So someone made some Coca-Cola or Kool-Aid somewhere. Big deal.
Montoya is first. Alonso is second.
Ah, there's the spillage I've been looking for.
Fourth is Fisichella. Button is fifth.
I think that may have been my pumpkin spice iced tea, I think.
Ralph Schumacher.
I got from Starbucks. Not really great. Still trying my best to drink decaf coffee, who knows? Someday we'll have my opportunity to drink Coca-Cola as soon as I get kidney rupture. American dream. A beautiful thing. Also, I feel like there's a battle between Ferrari and Renault right here. Just look at Schumacher right there, still trying his best to catch up to Alonso.
That's just about the fastest you've been to the second sector in this session.
Yeah, less surprised.
Montoya is really going for it. His previous lap was 1:36.39. That's a fair bit faster than Alonso. His lap times are around the 1:38s.
Alright, where's the spillage? Where's the spillage? I think they may have cleaned it by now.
The fight for the final point is starting to intensify. Barrichello won't be able to stay out on track much longer. Ralph Schumacher has a shot at overtaking him in the pits.
We're quite sure that he's got more fuel in his tank than Barrichello. As long as he can stick with him, he'll overtake when he's forced to pit to refuel. He should be a second or more faster per lap with the lighter car. So if he can run a couple of laps longer, then he's in with a very good chance of getting past. That's provided he can run a couple of laps longer, of course.
I actually kind of like the commentators during the race. It gives a lot more action and intensity during the race. I like that.
Barrichello goes fastest through the second sector. The gap now stands at 2.4 seconds.
A third of the way into this Grand Prix, Montoya is first, Alonso is second, Michael Schumacher third, fourth is Fisichella, Button is fifth, Raikkonen sixth.
I can imagine that right now I'm feeling
Barrichello certainly looks to have it better at his opponent at the moment. The gap is now up to 2.5 seconds.
right now I'm feeling like Max Verstappen right now. Like, you know how he leads and he is right in front of the field so much. I kind of feel like him right now. There's not that much action happening in front.
For a stop. The first sector of this lap goes to Barrichello.
Huh.
He's extended the
No
gap
wonder
by
why people
another
like to
10th
start
of
in
a
the
second.
back and go all the way to the front. There's a lot more action once you start from the back. But don't worry, that's not going to happen because we still have to go through qualifying, and I like getting pole position. It's a lot easier for me, and yes, so far I'm the king of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Any driver could conquer this place if they could try.
Barrichello certainly looks to have the better of his opponent at the moment. He's extended the gap by another 10th of a second.
Good final sector. Your best so far this session.
Into the pits comes Barrichello. Let's take a look at the current top 8 positions. Montoya is first, Alonso is second, Michael Schumacher third, fourth is Fisichella, Button is fifth, Raikkonen sixth, Massa is seventh, and Barrichello is in eighth.
According to the car condition indicator, your tyres have reached a good heat and grip level should be pretty good.
Perfect. Wait, what do you mean good? It's a 90.
Exiting the pit lane is Barrichello.
My tires are in their 90s right now. And then they'll be in their 80s as soon as I keep going. Besides, I feel like I'm driving in go-karts again. Also, last weekend I went to this go-kart place and also went to this place where I can race in racing simulators, so that way I can practice on how I race, just in case if I get an actual racing simulator for my iRacing games.
Great time through sector 3. Keep it up.
I really wanted to practice on how I race cars. It's just the shifting. It's just really difficult, and I feel like I should stick to cars with automatic shifting. Because manual shifting, yeah, it's just,
Ralph Schumacher.
there's a lot to describe about manual shifting.
0.3 seconds faster through that sector. Take it easy out there until the tyres are shown as green on the indicator. Once they're blue, you'll have less traction.
Oh, I accidentally cut the corner. Please don't tell me that's gonna affect my position.
Here comes Barrichello, who charges past our commentary box. Ralph Schumacher exits the pit lane.
Can Ralf Schumacher do it? He's out of the pits now and back up to racing speed.
Alright.
No, not this time. Barrichello is still out in front of him.
Suspension indicator is showing green tires. They're heating up nicely now. Grip should be good.
How's that good? My left front is in its 80s. When do I pit? Doesn't make any sense.
Button has just recorded his quickest lap of the race. The lap just raced was 1:38 exactly. Now he's starting to open the gap up from Raikkonen. He's currently lapping in the mid 1:38s. The gap is now around 4.3 seconds.
Am I about to catch up to the lap car?
Montoya is first. Alonso is second. Button
Is there gonna be a
third.
blue flag or a blue light or whatever you guys have?
That's a gain of 2 places. Fisichella fifth.
But it looks like Button's now catched up.
Raikkonen sixth. Michael Schumacher is seventh. Nico Rosberg eighth.
But finally, a person I can overtake. I've been waiting for it for about a long while.
Alonso is on charge now. His previous lap time was 1:37.67. That shows more pace than Montoya. He's clocking up laps in the low 1:39s.
That was too easy. Come on, catch up. Let's use slipstream. Ah, these guys are too easy. Medium is just easy mode stepsister.
Fastest lap time. You just posted the quickest one so far. Keep it up.
135.
The top 8 currently looks like this. Montoya is first. Alonso is second. Button is third. Massa fourth. Michael Schumacher fifth. Fisichella sixth. Webber seventh.
Another driver to be subjected to my overtaking skills. Like, I had to be careful throughout these turns before I spin out. I have to give up the position to Alonso. Seriously, when do I pit? It's literally the 16th lap, and I've literally said, let's pit at lap 16. I get starting to become worried. The square in my indicator is just, it's just olive green. Nothing is olive green that much. It could be throw up or something. Like there's so much G-force inside the car, my driver must have
Applying the pressure up with some excellent driving.
threw up inside his helmet.
0.64.
Something.
He's steadily building up the lead over Fernando Alonso. The gap has increased to 7.2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
At the halfway mark, Montoya is first. Alonso is second.
You're ready to stop on the next lap.
Next lap. Alright, perfect. Just had to follow your orders. One wrong move and then I'm, well, off on third base. Alonso's still trying to catch up. He's being occupied by the lap cars.
The best action out on track at the moment is the battle for 7th. Surely Webber can't stay out much longer. Webber must be stopping soon. Surely he has an opportunity here.
We're pretty sure he's got more fuel than Webber remaining. He just needs to stay close to him until he's forced to pit. He should be a little quicker without so much fuel in his tank. If he can keep going for a few more laps, he should get past. As long as he can keep it going, that is.
Looks like it's lap 14 now. You gotta have pit. Yep. Press the pit request button. Nothing happened. What's supposed to happen?
That was a good second sector for Webber. He's extended the gap by another tenth of a second.
Your stop is the end of this lap. Stop at the end of this lap.
Alright, that's good. Thought the pit request button was broken again. Told you guys to fix it last season, and look where we are now. I mean, not here.
Under control now. He was once again quicker through that last sector. The gap is 0.8 of a second now.
Nearly a second faster in sector 2.
I feel like Fernando's also get pit as well.
Williams team are out, ready for one of their cars.
Webber is off to a good start this lap. He's managed to extend his lead by another 0.2 of a second.
Alright, here we go. Fast time, fast time. I didn't know where the buttons were. I was paying attention to the screen and not my controller.
Truly responds by going faster through the previous
Still in
sector.
third.
The gap has closed to
Still catch up.
0.6 seconds.
While your tyres are blue, don't go crazy. Wait till they're green and you have optimum traction.
When they go green, they're in their 60s, in their 40s. Have to wait until they're almost close into their deathbed. Now they're in their 70s, in their 50s. Alright. Now they're in their 80s and their 90s. And the left and the right front is still in their 60s. Come on, right front. Get into the game. Where are we? You're literally in the game.
According to the car condition indicator, your tyres have reached a good heat and grip level should be pretty good.
The mechanics are out in the Toyota pits.
You know what? I'm afraid about this game because
Me too,
Who-
me too.
who knows what's gonna happen as soon as we play the Monaco Grand Prix.
Here's the current
Disconnected from the access point.
Montoya is second. He's up from third. Alonso third. Fourth, Michael Schumacher. That's a gain of 1 place. Felipe Massa is fifth. Trulli drives into the pits.
Looks like I'm about to catch up to Button. He did drive in 24-hour Le Mans in that NASCAR Le Mans car. Oh. Almost said the F word, don't click that.
Trulli completes his stop.
Truly is through. He rejoins ahead of Webber.
And they're really starting to get addicted to Truly. Like Trolley's Gummies. Yeah, that should have been his nickname. Trolley Sour Gummies. Instead of an actual race car driver driving his car, it's actually a Trolley's Gummy. That would have been a good Trolley's commercial.
Number 1, you're leading. First place.
Perfect. Halfway point.
Keller is driving at full penalty. The lap just raced was 1:38.23. He's made up significant ground on Michael Schumacher in the car ahead. He's been lapping in the top end of 1:38. The split is now less than 24 seconds. Montoya is really going for it. His previous lap was 1:36.59. That's significantly faster than Alonso. He's currently lapping in the mid 1:38s.
Wait, who's that in front? It's Button's teammate. Jump scared me. Why did he let me overtake? Oh yeah, I have to pass cars if.
Almost home, just 10 laps remaining.
Yeah, 10 laps remaining. Can't wait to finally get pole. Can't wait to win the Grand Prix finally.
Montoya is piling the pressure upwards. His previous lap was 1:36.82.
There's also the neighbors trying to repair his car again. His car always keeps breaking down somewhere.
Montoya is first. Alonso is second. Michael Schumacher third. Fourth is Fisichella. Button is fifth. Massa sixth. In seventh is Raikkonen. And Barrichello is in eighth.
A lot of weird stuff always happens every single time when I make gameplay when no one is here. Just makes it very creepy and mysterious. Deployed his parachute too early. Typical.
Montoya is piling the pressure upwards of excellent driving. His previous lap was
Looks like someone's gonna be driver of the day after
He's
this.
steadily building up a lead over Fernando Alonso. The split is now up to exactly 10 seconds.
Just 10 seconds. Perfect 10.
Three quarters away into this race. Montoya is first. Alonso is second. Michael Schumacher third. Fourth is Fisichella. Button is fifth. Massa sixth. And seventh is Raikkonen. And Barrichello is in eighth. started to pull away from Alonso. The gap has now increased to about 13 seconds. As we head into the closing stages of this Grand Prix, Montoya is first, Alonso is second, Michael Schumacher third, fourth is Fisichella, Button is fifth, Massa sixth, and seventh is Raikkonen, and Barrichello is in eighth. Montoya is piling the pressure on with some excellent driving. His previous lap was 136.79. He started to pull away from Alonso. The split is now up around 17 seconds.
That's a great lap time. Fast in the race so far. Stay alert. We've only got 5 laps to go.
With just 5 laps to go, Montoya is first, Alonso is second, Michael Schumacher third, fourth is Fisichella, Button is fifth. Massa sixth. In seventh is Raikkonen. And Barrichello is in eighth.
That's the fastest you've been through Sector 1 in this session.
I've spun out. I spinned out.
Take it easy while the tires are blue. More grip. They'll soon heat up and turn green on the indicator.
Alright, looks like Alonso's about to catch up. Spun out. Absolutely will. Yeah, I was losing focus for a second. My eyes are literally locked into the screen right now. Don't worry, there is still haven't catched up yet. We're still in front, still moving perfect. Just hope that mess doesn't happen.
Condition indicator is showing green tires. They've heated up nicely now. Grip should be good.
Alright. My box between the Intimidator, the Inebriator, whatever that thing. It was red. It was like red. Pure red. Red is my skin. And so far it just turned into barf color, puke color, regurgitated color. I don't know any other adjectives that have to do with throw up or something. Or threw up.
Fisichella has made up some of the distance, but there isn't much of this race left, so he'd better make his move soon. It looks like Schumacher may be passed soon. The gap's now 3.7 seconds.
As we head into the final few laps, Montoya is first. Alonso is second. Michael Schumacher third.
Michael Schumacher finishes the lap in fine style. He's extended the gap by another tenth of a second. Fisichella's not going to take it lying down. He's starting to push on now. The gap currently stands at about 3.6 seconds. Fisichella moves closer in. The gap is now down to under 4 seconds.
Again, spin out again. Come on, we have to chug along, chug along. There's only 2 laps to go. I'm not gonna mess this up.
Lap for Fisichella. He's slowly closing in. The margin has shrunk by another 10. That's a missed opportunity for Fisichella. It's a good day
Alonso's
for
not going to catch up. A lap car is about to catch up as well.
by putting in a consistent drive.
I'm starting to become confused if the car behind is either a second. Oh wait, he isn't. I'm just really confused because I'm trying my best not to let him overtake. It's fine to let a lap car overtake you. He's just a lap down or 2 laps down.
There is still a gap as we watch the final laps of this Grand Prix play out, but Barrichello has made up significant ground. He might just catch him. Raikkonen is under some pressure. The gap is now a tenth over 2 seconds.
Okay, looks like the tire about to loosen the grip. Good thing it's the last lap. Burn out some of those tires as soon as we finish this race.
Front runner Montoya has begun his final lap of the race.
Final turn of the circuit now. Repeat, final lap.
Got it. You keep pushing it. Having a serious headache.
Barrichello
Neck
fastest
is hurt.
through the second sector.
I keep my head up,
Take half a second.
like holding a melon with
As the race
toothpicks.
comes to a close and we enter the final lap of this Grand Prix, Barrichello has almost caught the next car. There is still the chance of some action here today.
With only 1 lap to go, the current top 8 looks like this. Montoya is first. Alonso is second. Michael Schumacher third. Fourth is Fisichella. Button is fifth.
Raikkonen started to pick up pace now. He's not willing to let this gap get any smaller. The gap now stands at 2.4 seconds.
As soon as the final time around these corners, I build up friendship around these. Spinning me out showed them that they
He's closed the gap
showing
by another 2
myself
tenths.
around these corners has shown me a lot about myself. That I always need to slow down to enjoy the scenery. And now it's time for me to close off the race in the desert. Let's hope this race becomes the newest season opener next season. And the season after that,
That's it.
we win.
Takes first place.
We win. Completion. Oh my god.
Alonso should hang on to
We
finish
win the
second.
Grand Prix. We win the Grand Prix.
Barrichello certainly looks to have the pace of his opponent at the moment.
It was actually an actual race, all because I was in front the most of the time, but I'm still gonna check if hard mode is actually that hard and impossible for me to pass drivers. But if we can get this to hard mode, then maybe, just maybe, we can get an actual gameplay going on. But I'm gonna have to let the free pass go on because I've been waiting for this video to be completed all this time. And I can't believe I finally completed it. No mess ups whatsoever.
So there we have it. The new Formula One season gets underway here at the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit in Sakhir. It's the first time since 1995 that the opening race of the season has not been held in Australia. It's been exciting, and it's only the start of what I'm sure promises to be a fascinating season. See you in 7 days' time for round 2 in Sepang. Formula One is back.
I knew it was Sepang. I thought it was Australia, but it's Sepang. Okay, driver standings, we have Montoya with 10 points, Alonso 8, Michael Schumacher 6 points, Fisichella 5th. I didn't even get time to check the points. Anyway, the rest of the drivers have 0. Renault has 13, McLaren, Mercedes have 12, so it looks like the constructor standings still think we need to try more better the next time. I don't want to say try hard because, that's not an actual word that people use these days. Nice, that was a great race. Congratulations to Juan Pablo. He wins his very first Bahrain Grand Prix. Look at the driver models. Look absolutely weird. Alonso's is weirder even the most. Look how big their heads are. Just look how big their heads are. It's so weird. Yes, congratulations, you unlocked the classic car. You can drive this in the time trial mode. Okay, nice. Just look at that. It's so cool. You know what? I wish there was a mode on where we could drive the classic cars in the Grand Prix. In any Grand Prix. I just wish we could drive. I just wish the AI could drive a classic car as well. Congratulations, a new trophy has been added to your trophy. Perfect. So, actually so excited to race in Sepang. Next, after Sepang, it's probably Australia. Who knows? But I'm finally glad that I can finally get this video done and I can finally call it a day. Now, I'm gonna go and walk the dog, let him use the bathroom, feed it, and I can get back to what I'm about to do. Edit videos and then make new TikTok videos. Right now, next time would be the Malaysian Grand Prix. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos again. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for more information about my life, my channel, and information about my life. If you're wondering what my dog looks like, here's a picture of what he looks like. He's a French bulldog. And he's actually my brother's, and he just takes care of it for a friend that doesn't want it. At least that's what I think it is. I never pay attention to what he talk about. You know, since I hate him that much. And usually I don't trust him that much. Just gotta save this profile. Don't want to lose it. Now, I'll see you guys in... But here we go. Here comes the new outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next Grand Prix.